Welcome to TalkLessTheGeeks.com. Justin here, and thank you for watching this on YouTube as well. And today we are back with more comic book reviews. Today we are going to be reviewing the book Titans United, #1, of course, from DC Comics. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. The Titans face their greatest challenge, their own powers. Nightwing, Donna Troy, Superboy, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy, and Red Hood kick off a thrilling new case that will lead one of their own to question not only their place on the team, but their very existence. This was such a fun read. But first, let me just talk about the art style here. Art style is gorgeous, man. I loved every single panel, especially this shot here of this stranger doing the heat vision blast, which I'm about to get into in a few minutes. But I absolutely love the way the action was set up in here. I mean, this is DC at its best, especially when it comes to the art style. This is a action-packed issue here. So you're not going to get much in terms of story. You're going to get in terms of action, and you have the action actually telling more of the story and moving the forward with the story because of the premise of one of the Titans feeling like they don't belong based off this event. Now, the whole premise of issue #1 is that this stranger, as you see here, the guy in the blonde hair, who he doesn't have a name, so that's why I'm calling him the stranger. He kicks off with just a normal day in San Francisco, and then this guy just automatically just starts having headaches, like a quick headache, and then he develops Superboy's heat vision powers, and he unfortunately hits a building, and thankfully the Titans are close to the scene, so they go in there and they do what they do, and throughout this battle, they're trying to calm this guy down. And next thing you know, he's using Beast Boy's powers, and then he starts using Starfire's powers. And one thing I liked about this issue, and credit to the writer for doing this, is that this guy is obviously afraid. He is totally freaked out that he is absolutely a normal human being, and now all of a sudden he has these metahuman type of powers. And I love the fact that you really, from the dialogue, from the artwork, it really instills and shows this guy's fear and the fear on his face that he's literally it's kind of a sad issue, especially with this character. You're gonna feel it because he's literally begging for help. Like, he is pleading with the Titans, please help me, please save me. I am scared. I do not know what's going on. And the Titans are just trying to calm him down so they can try to help him. As you can see in this panel, Raven is trying to get into his mind to see if that can help to tone it down so they could just try to get this guy down. But the more they're trying to calm him down, the more agitated he gets and the more the fear really starts to kick in. And it gets to the point where the Titans just like, yo, there's nothing we can do. We're either going to have to take him down or figure out another way. And I'm not going to spoil what happens, but it leads to the Titans questioning themselves, especially with this mission, and it leads one of the Titans to really, because something happens to one of the Titans where they really start to question their own existence after this battle and start to wonder, what is my place here? What is my purpose? Do I belong with this team? Do I belong even being a superhero? And those are the type of the questions that I really like that was raised because of this failed mission here. What does it mean to like to be a hero? What is, especially with this particular character, which I'm not going to spoil. With this particular character, I can definitely see this particular character questioning their place among the team, especially after failing in this mission. And I thought that is something enough for me to just definitely keep reading it. Like I said, the art style, the dialogue, and especially the character interactions, especially during this battle. Beast Boy, of course, is the highlight of this issue. Always with the quips, always with the jokes, always there flirting with Raven. It is such a pleasure to see Garth just being Garth. All the characters know their beats. Dick is becoming a lot like Bruce. As these stories of Nightwing continue, he's becoming so much like Bruce. Even when the mission is, he's just like, look, he's automatically at the computer, just like, okay, yeah, this happened, but we need to find answers. Like, he is becoming so much like Bruce. I don't even think Dick realizes that at this point. Donna Troy, she didn't have much to do in this one. She kind of felt like she was like more in the background, but this, like I said, this is more of an action-packed issue. Like, it's action straight from the beginning towards the end. And so you're not going to get much characterization until to the actual fight with the last couple of pages. but it definitely worked for me. So we do this as a rating as read it, skip it, or wait till the series is completely done to see as a whole to something to judge. I would say pick this one up. This was nonstop action, fun. It's a really fun comic book read, something that you definitely expect from a comic book, and stuff something you definitely expect from the Titans. Beast Boy, as always, is a riot. Superboy, Nightwing. I'm really curious to see, especially the ending. The ending had me laughing because something happens. Well, it's not a funny situation, but the same thing that happened to this stranger happens to what some will call a D-list DC villain. And I don't want to spoil who it is, but it's going to be very interesting enough for me to pick up issue number 2. Like, okay, how the hell is this particular character going to be dealing with all these powers? So I'm definitely very curious to see what this is going to be. But that is my review. I will say definitely read this one. It's a fun read, nice action pack, great artwork, cool dialogue, and great character interactions. This is Justin from Untitled.geeks.com saying don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, by the way. And also you can follow us at Instagram at Geeks, Twitter at Geeks, twitch.tv/Geeks. Me and Ashley stream every weekend. And of course, facebook.com/Geeks blog. But most importantly, visit Geeks.com for more anime reviews, interviews, and the whole enchilada. This is Justin saying later days. Catch you on the next one. Peace.